here in Zoom. And hello and welcome, everybody. My name is Brandi Murphy. I'm the Director of Training and Field Development with Nutrimetrics, and you're joining me today on our weekly health professional interview series. And I am joined by Dr. Michael Greene, a dentist, and we'd love to hear about how Nutrimetrics is implementing his practice. Hello, Dr. Greene. Thanks for joining me today.
Hi, good to be here.
Can you tell us a little bit about your practice? Where is it located? What's your specialty? And tell us a little bit about how you were introduced to Nutrimetrics.
I'm a dental practice in Hamden, Connecticut. Dental practice is general dentistry and cosmetic dentistry. I love beautiful smiles and healthy mouths. And I've been doing Nutrimetrics for about 7 years.
Great. Now, how were you exposed to Nutrimetrics? Was another practitioner using it? Did a Nutrimetrics consultant come in? How were you introduced?
A lady came into my office and says, here's some supplements, why don't you try them? So I did, and I liked them, and so I got started.
That's a great way to get introduced, because one of the things we teach in Nutrimetrics consultant training is the practitioner using the products themselves does help with building belief, and they have to feel comfortable to be able to offer them to their patients. Awesome.
And the staff as well. The staff also tried the products, and we all got excited together.
Okay, great. What's your favorite product to introduce to your patients?
I like calcium because we deal with gum disease, periodontal disease, people with bone loss, and calcium builds bone. And most people who have gum disease realize that they're losing bone. We make it very clear you're losing bone, and here's some calcium. And it has magnesium, manganese, boron, K2, and D3, which is necessary for the absorption of calcium. You need this product, and I've had no pushback for that. So
awesome. Now, when we were talking in the green room before we started, you were mentioning that you can actually see the results with the patients. For example, if you're going to do an implant procedure with a patient, you want to talk a little bit about that to the audience?
Right, a patient on calcium comes in and he needs an implant. So he's been taking it a while. And so we built the bone up with calcium. We actually had a hard time getting that implant in the bone.
So it works. Okay. What are some other products that you introduce to your patients?
Well, of course, OPC3 is one of our favorite products because it works with inflammation, and it's antioxidant. And so it works against anything that starts with an itis. So when I see itis on the chart, I know where to go. So several of my patients and children have had asthma, and the OPC3 works very well with that. Arthritis works very well with that. Anything that causes them inflammation or pain, it works well. It works well with that too.
Now, I know when I was talking to your MC, she mentioned that you do some wellness seminars on Zoom. How have your patients responded to doing wellness seminars or attending wellness seminars?
Well, they're awesome because it introduces us to products we're not too familiar with, like digestive enzymes and probiotics, and the anti-aging stuff, and a lot of products we're not familiar with. I got excited about one last week when people started giving testimonies. So the testimonies they give are awesome. And it shows us how to be even more healthy. My motto is to create the healthiest community in America.
So that's a wonderful mission and model to have. We were talking a little bit about, we're seeing more and more practitioners in the dental health field looking to offer integrative products like our products into their practice. And why do you think that is? Why do you think more and more dental health professionals are kind of going beyond just looking at oral health and looking at the overall health of the patient and looking to offer some lifestyle interventions to their patients?
Because like me, they're looking at the patient's charts and they realize that most of these things are preventable with good nutrition, good diet. And if they experience the products, then they really know that they want to offer their patients what's good for them. In dentistry, we're comprehensive also, not just teeth. We're a whole body dentist.
Yeah, I mean, like looking at how the gums heal and looking at,
We
we
can
were talking
see,
about endothelial function and why that's important.
right, one thing about OPC3 is it improves endothelial function. Endothelial cells are the cells that line all of our blood vessels. And those cells produce nitric oxide. Nitric oxide opens blood vessels. It builds the integrity of blood vessels. And because the blood vessels are opening and closing like they should, you get more nutrition to every cell in your body. It's very important to have your blood vessels healthy for every system in your body, as well as gut health. But with your blood vessels healthy, you can't have a heart attack, you can't have a stroke, and like I said, these things are preventable, and we can do it.
And it does require a lifestyle intervention. And so one of the things that we offer through our TLS program is healthy eating type education programs, as well as supplements. And you have your own TLS testimonial. Do you want to share that with the group?
I do. I took ACT and CORE, and I started. In the first couple of days, I wondered why I felt so good. I actually felt good. Why do I feel so good? And I later found out it was the ashwagandha in there. So I'm not hungry. So I was able to, and I know I have to eat because you got to keep the metabolism up to burn fat. So I ate what I was supposed to eat. I ate vegetables and fruits and spinach and no carbs, and I actually lost 40 pounds.
That's great.
And felt good in the process.
That's great. Now, do you think most people know what it feels like to feel good? One of the things we were talking about is a lot of people don't, right? What's your experience with that?
Most people don't know what it feels like to feel good. I just gave a lady the daily essentials packet the other day, and she felt good. She felt terrible before. Now she's the happiest person in the world. Ask me for a packet every day. Yeah. Most people don't know because they're not taking good supplements. The food we're eating is terrible. The nutrition education they have is non-existent. Physicians don't go to nutrition school. They have 1 hour of nutrition, and that was a long time ago. But as a Nutrimetrics consultant, we do. We know, and we've experienced it, and we're more than happy to share it with our patients. So sharing these supplements is a beautiful thing for our patients' comprehensive health, and that's probably why we like doing it. Good thing. Not to mention the compensation package.
Yeah. So you've been an entrepreneur for a while, and I know you've tried some different companies, and you decided to land with Nutrimetrics because of the difference in the compensation plan. If you were going to speak to another practitioner in the dental health field, what would be your tip as to why they should evaluate Nutrimetrics for their practice?
Because of of course, the comprehensive health benefits for the patients. And first, they would have to experience the product because they wouldn't know what I'm talking about. But when they do, they'll realize the comprehensive health benefits, and they'll see our business plan and see how it can be passive income as well as ongoing health for themselves and their family.
That's great. Any final tips that you want to share? I'm so thankful. I know you have a very busy day, and I'm so thankful you could join us today. But any final tips that you want to share with people before we end today's broadcast?
Let's create the healthiest community in America. Let's do it together.
I agree. Thank you so much. Again, thank you. It's so nice to meet you and to be able to have the privilege to introduce you to the rest of our Nutrimetrics community. We look forward to seeing you again when we can all get together. But thanks again for joining us today. Have a great day, everyone.
Thank you. Everybody have a great day. Be healthy.
Bye.